Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
5-9-7. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean. Hello everyone and welcome to the official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. My name is Kian Lynch and I will be your host for this tournament along with Lawrence Masserin.
Hello everyone.
In this tournament we have 6 stackers today to show consistency, speed, and overall who is the best of the best. Some stackers shown today are current world record holders and others have blown their divisions out of the water. And Lawrence, you're welcome.
Did my laptop just freeze right as you did that? That was terrible. Can we get a restart, Kian? Can I restart that?
Guys, we can do this over. Let's try it again.
All right, let's go. Take two.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lawrence Masserin, and I'm very excited to be here today in not frozen either. So,
yeah. All right. With all of that pandemonium started, we had quite a few interesting tournaments, and it's been sort of back and forth with Team Blue and Team Red surpassing each other. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at the scorecard right now and see where everyone lines up.
Looks like Team Red is going pretty strong right now with 199 points, just 1 point shy of hitting that 200-point mark. Team Blue not too far behind with 183 points. And as usual, it looks like the team captains of each team, Karif Ulaw and Tyler Hollis, are leading each of their respective teams. Karif Ulaw with 58 points for Team Blue and Tyler Hollis with 75 points for Team Red. So it's going to be interesting to see just what each of them are going to be capable of in today's events.
Yeah, this should be definitely quite this exciting event with a lot of X's in the titles. Said, you'll see in a second what I mean by that. That being said, let's move on to our first event.
I believe the title of this is not the 2x cycle. The title of this event is going to be the 2-time cycle. So each stacker is going to have 3 attempts to set their best time. And stackers are going to be performing the 2-time cycle, which means you're basically just doing the cycle 2 times and stopping the timer after that second cycle. Each stacker will have to start the timer and then do those 2 cycles. As I mentioned, all fumbles, however, must be completed correctly or else the entire attempt will be scratched. And this is going to be our leaderboard event, for today. So I think we're going to jump right into it with our first stacker, Tyler Hollis, age 14 from New York, ranked 7th in the world, always one of our fastest stackers in these competitions. Let's bring him up right now, and he looks like he's just about ready to go.
Tyler never seems too nervous, and from a little bit of behind-the-scenes action, it never even showed that either. And I think he actually has, when he did the 2-time cycle, I think he actually did get a 9 in practice.
Did he? Is that? Yeah, you have to get. Wait, are you sure about that?
Yeah, that has to be like a.
You have to get a 4 for each attempt.
Well, remember this is Tyler Hollis.
I mean, yeah, but even so, has that been done? A 2-time cycle under 10 seconds?
Yeah. William Morrell actually did that, 12.469. So solid first attempt with a fumble here and there, but overall not too bad. So we'll be moving on to his second attempt now.
Yes, remember, this is our leaderboard event, so each stacker will be having 3 attempts to just set their best time. So let's move on to his second attempt.
Now, we do have 6 stackers, 3 from Team Red, 3 from Team Ooh. Not
Team Red and Team Ooh.
That's the new team name, guys. I've officially changed it to Team Ooh.
Not those solid start to our commentary, I feel like. 18.514. Tyler's second.
All right. Like I was saying, it is even today, so it should be quite interesting to see who pulls ahead, who pulls behind. And I think Tyler's already set a pretty good time that might be a little bit difficult for others to beat. But it looks like he's just going to try to beat that even further.
Oh yeah, he's had fumbles on every attempt, so I don't think this is going to be his best performance. But still, with a 12.469, that's about an average of 6.23-ish seconds per cycle, which is still very, very fast.
Yeah. 24.091. That will not beat his time of 12.469. But let me know, guys, if you would be on team. Ooh, I would. And now we'll be moving on to Michael Vanner from New York, also on Team Red, age 15, been stacking since 2011, so been quite a while. He's ranked 33rd in the world with a 9.118 overall. Let's bring him up right now and see how well he can do.
Can I just say, this set of 2015 Asian Pro Series, along with the nice metallic blue in the bottom, is such an aesthetically pleasing set to use.
I think it's a glossy blue.
Yeah, is that what I said, metallic? Well, yeah, I guess glossy metallic blue.
Well, yeah, I meant glossy blue though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure, actually.
I feel like it's such an aesthetically pleasing set. It just, the colors are just so nice.
Ooh, I think he might have just beaten Tyler. He did!
11.848 seconds. Very, very good time. About an average of 5.9 per cycle. 5.92, I think.
Yeah, something around that. And that's already putting him in first. That's going to put him in first place for now.
So we're going on to our second attempt for Michael Vanner.
Ooh, a fumble there.
Moving straight into his second attempt, but trouble with that down stack. It's important to note when we watch these stackers, they kind of spread the cups at the end of their 110-1 down stack so that they're immediately ready to begin their second cycle. It's a common strategy.
It's also very common to see during like relays, even not just with cycle, with 363 as well, because you want to make sure there's enough space between the cups for other stackers going along the line.
For sure, especially in cycle. I feel like in head-to-head cycle reels, a lot of people end up wasting time because they have to slowly walk up to the table and then spread their cups out nice and perfect before they start the cycle. But if the previous stacker is able to spread them out during the 110-1 down stack, it's a lot easier to just get right into the cycle when you run up to the table.
I know William Rowe is not that big of a fan of spreading them out, but either way, good performance from Michael Vanner.
11.848 is a very solid time, but we have one more, or rather, we have another stacker, this one from Team Blue, who might just be able to beat that. Nate Hara, age 14, from West Virginia, with an 8.732 second overall. He's very close to these two stackers from Team Red, so let's bring them up right now. And it's important to note, we have 3 stackers from each team today, correct?
Yes, we do. So we've already had 2 from Team Red, and now we're going to be having 1 from Team Blue now. And after this, I believe we will be having our final Team Red stacker.
Sounds right. Looks like Nate's just getting a few more warm-ups. He's our first Team Blue stacker of the day, so he's going to be setting the bar that his team definitely wants to follow.
I also like the slight flexing of his trophy over there.
Yeah, just trying to show off what he's capable of. I wonder what tournament that trophy is from.
I don't know. I wouldn't know because I never get trophies.
Nah, you do. You've gotten some pretty good trophies. So
Thanks,
Nate's
buddy.
first time is 12.699. A very good time, but not quite beating Tyler Hollis. So he's going to want to go a little bit faster and try to work out some of those fumbles.
However, it is good that he did get a good time on the board so he wouldn't have to take the last place fall. All right, so here he's going up for a second attempt now. Looking really smooth.
Oh no, just as you say that, Kian.
He has a very satisfying style. It looks very, very smooth.
I disagree. His style looks so clunky to me. Like his rhythm.
I guess that's from this angle, maybe. 15.760.
That was a scratch though. He had a slider.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it was a scratch.
But I mean,
either way.
Yeah.
But from this angle, it does look very satisfying. At least the down stacks do. It looks very formulaic.
Oh, his down stacks are really good. But then his up stacks, like he just doesn't move his body at all. I feel like his shoulders are just in the same position the entire time he stacks.
He also has the cups very close. I don't know. I don't think he'd be able to do that.
Oh no, well, looks like he's not going to have much luck on this last attempt. But he's still finishing it off, making sure he keeps on going on with those 2 cycle attempts. Oh, a lot of trouble, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Okay, well, looks like that attempt will be a scratch. But he still had a very good first attempt getting on the board, so great job to Nate Hara.
Yep, we'll be moving on to our next stacker now. We have Joshua McKenzie from Team Red and also from Virginia, 16 years of age, been stacking since 2011. He's ranked 556 in the world with 10.951 overall, so let's bring him up right now and see if he can finish it off strong for Team Red. Ooh, and looks like he's got, once again, Team Ooh over here. He's rocking some CM Kim's. And that Asian's 2015 that apparently was missing from Michael's set, he apparently stole. Used it for his own set.
What happened. It's actually really funny. Maybe Michael just lent it over for his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, share the love, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a red cup though, so I don't know what they're doing. All right. Smooth so far. A little fumble on that 3. Oh no,
and
but it has trouble on that 6. I feel like we just need to stop saying like.
Yeah, don't mention it at all. Just like let them do their attempts. 18.061, not the best from Joshua McKenzie, but hopefully he'll be able to better his time. And I love how he always makes sure that he puts it there for at least like 15 seconds, so we can really see it. Thank you, Josh.
All right. Well. Ooh, taking a sip of water. That's actually really important. That's something that I didn't notice about tournaments until recently. I feel like whenever stackers are competing in tournaments, they very, very rarely take the time to hydrate.
Yeah.
Especially the younger stackers.
Funny enough, I'm not a big fan of just drinking normal water.
What?
And
Why?
always, I know it's weird, and I completely agree, but I've gotten a lot more used to just drinking normal water instead of like Diet Coke or something like that.
All right, 15.201 is going to be Joshua's second attempt. Third attempt coming soon, but see, Kian, water's important. Water is so important.
Yeah. I agree. I need to stay a little bit more hydrated sometimes. Ooh, I am not doing well with commentary today.
Maybe because you're not hydrated.
Yeah, don't worry. I have a nice, not water here, Mountain Dew, I think. Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, just have a cup of water by your table. And have
Actually, I do. No, I do have a water bottle over here.
Slider.
I'll drink this. Don't worry. I got it this time.
Joshua had a slider on that 360 up stack, so 14.492. I don't think that attempt is counting. Yeah. So that attempt will be a scratch, but good try to Joshua. So moving on to our next stacker. Yep, taking a drink of water, staying hydrated. All right, up next from Team Blue, we have Tim Brown, age 14, 10.793 overall in competition. Let's bring him up right now and hope he's ready to go.
And it looks like he is. I also like that he recently changed his camera angle, so now it's a little bit closer.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it used to be like all the way across his bedroom, and now it's like right up nice and close.
I wonder if he'd be able to get the camera not at like an angle like that. But I will say, it looks kind of cool to have that angle.
Yeah. I've mentioned this before in a previous stream, but I really like the continuity of the shelves behind him.
Wait, what do you mean? All right, 16.368 is his first attempt.
So probably a better word for that would be like more so usefulness. Like you can stick everything right behind you. You don't have to do is it's an arm's length away from you. You just grab and go.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but I think that's also just because he put his table in a good spot.
Yeah, I just like how it not only it stays there, or I guess it mixes very well with his walls and his background.
Oh no! All right, slight fumble on the 6-6, but still keeps on going strong. Looks pretty happy with the time. 14.583 was the time. So third attempt coming up soon, placing pretty well right now.
Yeah, I must say, I don't know, it's just my opinion, but I really like how those shelves are. Really getting hyped about the shelves, but
I mean, hey, it's something to get hyped about.
Yeah, if you're listening, Tim, I really like your shelves.
All right, stops the timer. 14.806. That doesn't better his time, does it?
It doesn't.
All right, so that was his third attempt, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's just having fun now. He's trying to
do
the best he can.
Good job to Tim Brown.
Yeah, we'll be moving on to Betsy Sanchez now, from Texas, 12 years of age, been stacking since 2014. She is ranked 607th in the world with 11.049 overall. Let's bring her right now and see what she can do for Team Blue. I apologize, Betsy.
Are you tired, Kian?
You know, it's been a long day.
I think you might need some water, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. Right here.
All right, so is this Betsy's first attempt? Yes, it is. So she's moving into her second cycle of this first attempt. Her hair is going wild right now. All right.
She's keeping it strong, though.
Solid first attempt. 14.624. That's a very good first attempt. Beating Joshua McKenzie from Team Red, so earning some more points for Team Blue.
She was so close to beating Tim Brown, though, like 3/100ths of a second off, I believe.
Well, she still has 2 attempts left, so let's see what she's capable of doing.
Yeah.
Betsy is always one of the most consistent stackers we have, always getting such solid times. So I feel like this is her event to shine.
I think she represents her team very well, especially knowing she's Team Blue. And
okay, well, the timer didn't start, so we're going to be redoing that second attempt.
All right, and I do believe she has the young Detroit Pro. She must not like them or something, because I like them, but even though she's Team Blue, she's using red cups.
Well, maybe it's because these are worn in, because I think she's had these for longer. A lot of stackers tend to like very worn in cups when they're stacking.
That's a good 15.07 will beating her first attempt. Quite close, though, so she does more attempt to beat the best time and hopefully to get herself further down in the leaderboard.
She was able to beat one stacker from Team Red, though, so that's already good progress for her. So we'll see what she can do with attempt number 3.
And here she goes. A little bit of fumble there. Ooh, a few fumbles there.
Yeah, it's a pretty messy. I think she messed up on almost every upstack, but she recovered very well from each of her fumbles.
You say she does fumble a little bit.
All right, well, it looks like she's not having her best time there, but she still had a pretty solid time. Her final time was 14.624, so an excellent job to all of our stackers. Now let's take a quick look at the leaderboard now that this event is over and see how these ranks played out.
There's only 6 people here. I forgot that, but with that being said, Michael Vanner finishes it strong for Team Red, taking first place with 11.848. Tyler Hollis taking second once again for Team Red with a 12.469, and Nate Hara taking third with a 12.699. Pretty close between Tyler and Nate, but overall, great performance from everybody on the team.
So taking a quick look at the scoreboard for each of the teams, it looks like Team Red is still going to be in the lead by 19 points with 223 points, and both teams have broken that 200-point barrier. As usual, Tyler Hollis and Karif Ular are still leading the pack, but Betsy Sanchez with 41 points has now become second place for Team Blue, so excellent job to her.
Yeah, so we might see a bit of an updog performance from Betsy Sanchez. With that being said, let's have a quick commercial break. And we're back. Hey, Lawrence, what's up, dog?
Oh, my... Can you not?
I apologize.
Well, it looks like we are back in action, just about ready for the second event of today's episode. We've had strong performances from everyone showing their consistency in each of these events, and it looks like we're going to be having another consistency event for us right now. Isn't that right, Kian?
Oh, yes, it certainly is. And we will be having 4 times 363. So stackers will have one attempt, only one, to set their best time by stacking 4 363s consecutively. They must start and stop the timer with only 4 363s in between. If you have any scratch in between, then all of the full attempt will be a scratch. But all fumbles that are fixed will be clean, and the winner will move on to the next bracket. But I might be saying a lot because we do have a few buys because we do only have 6 stackers. With that being said, let's take a look at our bracket. So it's a little bit of a mix here. We have Tyler Hollis versus Michael Vanner, Nate Hara versus Joshua McKenzie, Tim Brown, and Betsy Sanchez will be getting a bye, taking Tim and Betsy against each other for the semifinals bracket. With that being said, let's move on to our first bracket, Tyler Hollis versus Michael Vanner. This should definitely be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. And to remember to point out, they each have one attempt for this event, right?
Yes, they do. And with Tyler starting, this is almost like a raise the bar setting sort of type, except Michael will also only be getting one attempt. So they've both got to keep it consistent. And hopefully Tyler will be able to pull it off for his own sake. But
9.616 is his time. That's a very, very good time for the 4x363.
I wouldn't know because I don't usually just sit around doing 4x363s, but I'm assuming that's a pretty good time.
Well, that's 2.4 seconds per 363. So we're going to show off Michael Vanner now. Very, very fast. We'll see if he has a chance to be able to take on his team, or rather try to overthrow his team captain and beat Tyler.
All right, so here he goes. Ooh, looking pretty strong.
This is so fast.
Ooh,
that's a
looks like
very good attempt.
Yes,
8.910?
Wow.
That's ridiculous. All right, well, excellent performance from both these stackers.
Yeah.
Both very fast, but it looks like Michael Vanner is going to be taking this part of the bracket. He's very excited.
Yeah, that is quite an amazing performance from Michael Vanner. With that being said, we'll move on to our next bracket now. We have Nate Harrer versus Joshua McKenzie.
So Nate rocking a very different set of cups. This time using yellow snap tops.
Except for the last three.
Except for the last three. We usually see people use snap tops or other heavier cups for the 3 stacks, but this is definitely a different combination.
This is new for me. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this, but new is good sometimes.
All right, so already getting in 2 363s in. All right, so looks like he's finishing his 4th 363, and just as we say that, has a fumble on those up stacks.
But it is clean.
All right, 12.423.
This must be really nerve-wracking, though, because you only get one chance. You don't get a second attempt or anything else. You don't get a grace attempt. You just have to go straight.
So let's bring up Joshua McKenzie, and that's what makes these events so hard, especially consistency events like this. The minute you mess up one of your up stacks, it gets very, very tough to try to make a comeback.
Yeah, just imagine doing all of your finals, but you only get one attempt. You don't get any warm-ups. You have to go straight through with it. That's how difficult this event is, except you have to do 4 363s instead of 3 363 cycle.
I feel like this is a big test of consistency.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what Joshua can do. First is pretty good. Same with second. He's keeping it extremely consistent.
Has some trouble on that up stack. Is he going to be able to beat Nate?
Oh, let's see.
What's the time? 12.819. That fumble on the 3 stack. He wasn't able to
had
do
it there. He was so close.
Good job to both of our competitors, but it looks like Nate Harris is going to be making it. Yeah. Well, it's a nerve-wracking event. It's hard. So we're going to be moving on to... Well, actually, no. The next 2 people have buys, don't they?
Yes, they do. But we're going to still give them their own attempts just so they can brag a little bit, get some points on the board for themselves. So now we have Tim Brown coming up against his extremely tough competition. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. It's really going to be difficult for him, but I hope he'll be able to pull through.
All right. Well, here we go. Competing against Bai. So it looks like Tim Brown is going to take it over Bai with a 10.423. So excellent job to Tim Brown. Very, very tough competition.
Oh.
So, and it looks like Bai isn't able to show up, actually. So
yeah, that's unfortunate.
So Tim Brown will be moving on in the bracket to these semifinals. And
All
so FC Sanchez is up now. Like we said, she has one attempt to try and beat Bai. So
I don't know. You think she can do it?
I think she can. I mean, Bai is some tough competition, but
yeah, really.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. All right. So if she does beat Bai, we will have a 3-1 for Team Blue, which will be extremely helpful for them to get more points on the board. All right. So looks like it's going smooth so far because this is just a bit of a brag fest, if we're being honest. All right.
Well, her time is 11.237, solid time, and it does look like Bai isn't going to be showing up. So she was able to beat Bai. So congratulations to Betsy Sanchez. And I think we're going to take a look at this bracket for a quick second and see how these matchups are going to play out.
All right. So it looks like for our semifinal bracket, we will have Michael Vanner versus Nate Hara, which will definitely be quite a fight because Nate definitely wants to get some more points for Team Blue in this bracket and maybe even take the entire bracket just for a little bit of team pride. And then for the second one, we have Tim Brown versus Betsy Sanchez. So it is 3 against 1 for Team Blue. And that's a good thing for Team Blue because they really do need to get some extra points on the board. Lawrence, what do you think will happen?
Well, I just want to point out that Tim Brown is especially doing very well. He just pointed out to us that right before he started his attempt, you saw that he had a time of 5.564. That was his new cycle record. So he just got a new cycle record and then is competing in this event. So I think he's going to be in good shape to try to perform very well.
All right. So with that being said, let's move on to our first semifinal bracket. Representing Team Red, we have Michael Vanner, and then we'll have Nate Hara. So
Michael's so strong right now.
Yeah, hopefully he can keep running for Team Red. He's got to give Team Blue a run for their money.
Well, yeah, he's the only one from Team Red left, but he's up against Nate Hara. Nate Hara didn't have the best performance in his first match, but he was able to make it through, and I think he's going to try to be a little bit stronger for this one.
A little bit of a fumble on the first one, but doing okay so far. A little fumble there, but overall not too bad.
9.914, very, very good time, even though he had a couple of fumbles on some of those up stacks. It looks like Nate might be having a little bit of trouble. If he has another fumble where his cups fall onto the table, I don't think he'll be able to beat that time.
I'm rooting for Nate here, though, because I would like to see Team Blue really have a comeback here.
Team Blue definitely does need to make a comeback right now, and if anyone is able to do it right now, I think it would be Nate.
All right, Nate, this is your strong stack. This is 363. This is where you have a 1.83 in tournaments, so you really got to rep it here. Oh,
no, he has some trouble on that up stack already.
I think he stopped the timer, actually. Well, he's still going, so
he's still going, so we'll see what the timer says when he's finished. But I don't think he's going to be beating it. Yeah, I don't think it's Nate's day today. So unfortunate for Nate, but congratulations to Michael Vanner. He's moving on to the finals of today's event, and Nate shows a red cup showing it's a scratch.
Thank you, Nate.
All right. Or maybe that was for the Team Red victory. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But moving on, we're going to have Tim Brown versus Betsy Sanchez. Tim Brown showing off how fast he is right now, trying to get some extra practice in the cycle, it looks like. And what did he just get? 5.7. He's really consistent right now. He's practicing that speed and consistency.
It's a bit of a bummer. It's 363, but okay.
Right, well, it looks like he has some trouble.
This might be unfortunate if Betsy pulls really far ahead. Remember, this is only one chance he can get. So he gets 12.149. Not the best in the world, not the worst, and he's gonna definitely try to give Betsy Sanchez a run for her money so he can go up against Michael Vanner.
Yeah, and remember, Tim and Betsy are on both Team Blue. So this is more of a match to see who wants to make it into the finals. These are both such fast stackers, though, and both very consistent, and it's a very tough event. So I'd say it's anyone's game right now. Betsy being one of the more consistent stackers, but Tim just really showing off his speed all day through this tournament. So we're gonna have to see how it ends up.
All right, so let's. I have to say, with everything that's been happening, Michael really has been going strong for Team Red, and even after everything else, with the odds placed against Team Red here, he really has been going strong for the team and everything. This has really been his day for Team Red.
It really has, and not only that, it's so strange to see Team Red be the underdog because he was the only stacker that's representing Team Red right now against 3 Team Blue, but it looks like he's going to be in very solid shape for the finals.
Yes, most definitely. And speaking of the finals, we'll be having that coming up very soon. Or actually, let's just bring it up right now.
This isn't the finals, though. This is still going to be Betsy Sanchez versus Tim Brown. Tim Brown, had a 12.149 for the 4x363. So Betsy is trying to beat that so she can face off against Michael Vanner in the final.
All right. So she has to beat a time of 12.149. So, ooh, a little bit of a fumble there. Or did the timer start?
Oh, wow,
Okay.
the timer didn't start. So looks like she's getting a redo for that. Remember, if the timer doesn't start and you're able to show us before the end of the attempt, I think that's how we're going to be calling it as a timer malfunction.
All right, so she's going pretty smoothly. And she only has one more. Can she do it? I think she did.
12.149 she had to beat, and it looks like she did it. 11.542 is her time, so it looks like she's moving on to the finals. Good job to Tim Brown, but congratulations to Betsy Sanchez, moving on to the final match of this bracket against Michael Vanner, the lone Team Red stacker left. So I feel like this is going to be a very interesting match because Michael Vanner has been showing just how strong he's been.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But in the past, we've watched him compete against Tyler Hollis in so many bracket events. The only thing is, in an event like this, when you have a small fumble, it is such a big disadvantage to be able to have something like that because it becomes so hard to recover from that. It's such a short event with one attempt.
Yeah, with that being said, Michael has really, really been pulling off today. He, every single time he'd been being his team captain, even someone like Tyler Hollis, just such a strong competitor, he ended up surpassing him. And I'm really proud. At the same time, I'm still rooting for Team Blue so they can get a few extra points on the board to make sure their lead comes back up a little bit. Well, at least gets back up to where they can maybe able to take the lead back.
All right, so it looks like Michael is all geared up and ready to go for his final 4x363 of the tournament, and it looks like he is going to be extremely fast and consistent. So it looks like a very solid time. 9.153 is going to be his time. That's going to be very tough to beat. Michael Vanner is a very fast and consistent stacker, and I think all day today he's really showed off just how good he is.
Yeah, all right. So I think now is the time to bring up Betsy Sanchez. So it's going to be a bit of a difficult attempt for her to beat, but I think she might be able to pull it off. She's doubting herself a little.
This is a very, very fast time. Reminder that Tyler Hollis is only able to get 9.8, I believe, and he's.
Remember, you do only have one attempt here. You do only have one attempt.
Michael has got a good attempt in all 3 attempts. That's one of the most consistent stackers. Really tries to show off how good she is.
Oh.
No, has some trouble on that down stack. So I guess she's redoing that final 363. So still a very good effort from Betsy Sanchez and all of her stackers today, but it looks like Michael Vanner is going to be on top for this bracket, beating out his team captain and overthrowing the captain of his team. Well, man, that was redundant.
Yeah. The captain, as in the person who's been doing the best, or at least who did the best in this, but not the team captain because the team captain's in here.
Honorary captain of the day. So
honorary captain of the day.
Michael Vanner taking this bracket event, but also congratulations to all of our Team Blue stackers as well. Nate Hara, Tim Brown, Betsy Sanchez, all making it all having very good performances.
Making semifinals.
Yes, for sure.
Right. So let's take
Betsy Sanchez too for making the finals. But we're going to be taking a look at the score now.
All right. So it looks like the points as of right now are 212 for Team Blue to 229 from Team Red. From the previous event, they did catch up and close the gap just a tiny bit, but they made sure that they would not take almost a 20-point dislead, or I don't exactly know how to say that, but
loss
as they were before is the best way to put it. So Betsy Sanchez taking 45 points as of now, just a little bit behind Karif with 58, and Tyler Hollis with 84 points, with Michael Vanner with 60. So Michael being second in the entire tournament, just beating out Karif. And man, must I say, this was quite an interesting tournament and everything. Like, it was so awesome to see how Michael just completely ripped through Team Blue. No matter what happened, he would not accept defeat today.
Yeah, I feel like today was one of Michael Vanner's strongest performances. We've always seen him struggle in some certain events, but today he really showed his consistency and really showed off how fast he can be despite a very, very hard event where you only have one attempt. He was able to beat the team captains. He was able to beat all of Team Blue. So I think we had a very good performance from him and from all of our stackers today.
Michael Vanner definitely was the underdog for this event. With that being said, thank you guys for coming along. Make sure you stay tuned, stack fast, and we'll see you in the next event. Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
597. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean.